What up, world? Welcome to another episode of RMT. That's Real Man Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man, coming to you with another great conversation piece on today. And before we even get started, I want to thank you for joining me here on RMT. So, on today, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about today the Mamba Mentality. Yes, the Mamba Mentality. When will it be my turn? Yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. Before we get started, check out this video, all right?
I really see you having
There was a couple of them. Well, losing to the Celtics in 08 was tough. But before that, like at the beginning of the journey, was not playing. So coming in as a rookie and saying, man, if I knew this shit was going to be like this, I would have went to school.
Interesting.
Right? Because I felt like my coach, Dale Harris at the time, was trying to make sure he did not show favoritism to the young kid. And as a result, he swung completely the opposite direction and doing things that weren't really fair. And I mean, not playing. You know, so like my first 2-3 years were
Brutal.
were a nightmare.
See, people don't know that. People don't know that. People don't know you went through that your first 3 years.
No, it was tough. I mean, I sit around, I watch all my peers going out there playing 35, 37 minutes. You know, AI, Ray Allen, they're all doing their thing. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, everybody's doing their thing. And I'm sitting here glued to the bench, getting really, really pissed off and ticked off, thinking I should have just gone to college. I mean, that was the hardest part.
Right. I know we get tired of waiting, but let me point out a few things that I saw in the video that I just want to bring to everyone's attention, right? While he was talking about coming into the game as a rookie, he stated that if I knew it was going to be like this, going from high school to the NBA, if I knew it was going to be like this in the NBA, I would have just went to college. And you know, a lot of us are like that as well. We go into different professions in different fields thinking that it's going to be a certain way when we get there. And once we get the job and we start working in that field, it's totally something different. Then we start to think, man, I could have got another job or went into another field that paid more money. Then I won't have to worry about having money or paying for certain things. Or we could have married a different wife, married a different husband. But ladies couldn't have married a different husband. And my life would have totally been different if I would have married somebody else. Next, he talked about gatekeepers. You know, the old schoolers that don't want to see the young talent come in and do their thing or get any recognition. This be the same older people that set on the old rules and the old ways of doing things and the old ways that things work, that they're afraid to change the narrative and to do something new. So don't get mad. They just afraid that the change will come about and they might not be able to keep up with it, or it might be something that's pushing them out the door. Then he talked about how his peers was getting more minutes than him and how he was mad because they was able to do their thing. He was pissed about it. It's just like one of your peers, if they get a bigger house, be like, dang, when is my turn? One of your peers get a job or get promoted, you'd be like, dang, I wonder when is my turn? Some of the ladies see their friends getting married and they'd be like, dang, God, when is my turn? I'm tired of being the maid of honor. And just like Kobe, even though he was happy for his peers, he still wanted to know when was it his turn. So he mentioned his peers. So when you think about the AI, Allen Iverson, or you think about Ray Allen, or you think about Sharif Radu, or you think about, or even Sharif Abdul-Rahim, even though there was great players and played 3 more years than Kobe, even if you see things posted online about top 5, or even have a GOAT discussion, their names are never mentioned. When it comes to personal accolades between the previous guys mentioned, Kobe hands down. When it comes to championships, Kobe hands down. When it comes to overall career, Kobe hands down. What I learned about this is, even if you get started before me, even if they get the job before you, even if they get the bigger house before you. Even if they get the business off the ground before you. And even if they get that degree before you. It's not about who gets it first, but it's about what you do with the time and the resources that you have. You can be mad and frustrated, upset, thinking that you should be further along. Be patient because your time is coming. Don't try to rush your time because it's coming. We take it upon ourselves to put us in position to be where we want to be quicker, because God's timing and placement is better than anything that we can imagine. I think Kobe, sitting on the bench, built such a hunger and a desire to be successful. When everyone else was partying, he was working because he knew that he was behind 3 years. So every single practice, he had to make it count. Every single shot, he had to make it count. Every single minute he played, he had to make it count. We can be behind and still want to waste time and play on things that has nothing to do with what we're trying to accomplish, yet we waste time on it. Kobe knew that his peers had a 3-year head start on him. So he knew he had to make every single play count. He knew every time that he got on the court that he had to make a difference, if it was on offense or on defense. He took sitting on the bench for those 3 years and turned it into a desire. He took sitting on those bench for 3 years and turned it into drive. Now sitting on the bench, that might not be your drive. Your drive might be providing for your family on a consistent basis. Might be putting food on the table or paying the bills on a consistent basis. And that might be all you can do right now. You might can't do anything extra. And you're feeling like, God, is this the way my life should be? Or you could take that feeling, turn it into a desire to have more than what you have now and being able to do more than you're doing now. No need to feel sorry for yourself. Pray, make some goals, and get after it. Because the Mamba mentality, it's not based on being perfect, but it's based on you being the best version of you every day you get up and getting better and better each day. Each one of us can take the Mamba mentality, even if it don't apply to basketball. If it applies to your field of work, your field of study, if you're a parent, if you're a child, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're going to school to get your degree, but just being the best person, the best version of you and putting it forward every day. Us locking in to something that we desire, us locking in to something that we have been working for. That's truly what the Mamba mentality is about. Before I close this out, I want to give a shout out to Andre Fair. Okay, I want to give a shout out to him. Man of my word, he came. My furnace was down, right, and I had a gas leak. So basically, came here, saved me and my family life, fixing my gas line, get my furnace back up and running. And I appreciate him. And if you need to holler at him, you can holler at him 501-779-0007. Keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Give him a call. One of the best HVAC men that I know. So give him a call. He'll get you fixed up. So shout out to Andre, man. And with that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in on RMT. If you want to holler at me after this, on all platforms. I ain't gonna say on all platforms. Take that back. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Real Man Talk Podcast, Stanley Nash Jr. on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. So, see y'all later. Peace.